The following is a conversation with Juan from the El Cid Barbershop, and I consider this a bonus episode. Unfortunately, the sound was really horrible because I forgot the cable for my mic. So I thought I still wanted to post it for those of you who are interested in the barbershop that's also introducing their customers to niche fragrances. With that in mind, enjoy this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. So, guys, I'm at my favorite barber shop, even though I don't visit it anymore that often because I don't live that close. But I'm here in El Cid at the barber shop with my boy Juan, and one of the reasons why I love it here is because he's got a barber shop that's also a combination of almost like a fragrance store. Is that right?
A perfumery, boutique perfumery.
Boutique perfumery. So you see a lot of like niche fragrances. I actually saw what I'm actually wearing today. I don't know if you smelled it, but I'm wearing.
You smell good, but I didn't pick up on exactly what it was.
I'm actually wearing a plum in cognac by Scent and Wood. Yeah.
But I'm smelling the dry down. I'm not smelling the. When did you spray?
I mean,
hours ago.
Yeah, well, maybe like an hour ago.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's drying down for sure. Plum and cognac kind of reminds me of a Polish family get together in the 90s.
Oh, interesting.
For Christmas or Christmas time. I don't know.
Why is that?
Maybe it has to do with the ingredients, like plum and cognac. Like they used to put those plums into, I don't know what you call it, but they make like juice out of plums.
Yeah.
When they put it into like a jar.
So almost like a wine, but made with plum.
Kind of, yeah, but it's more like a fruit juice actually.
Oh, interesting.
And then also, I guess cognac, just the smell of it around Christmas when you get together.
Right.
I don't know. That just kind of triggered it. You know how it is with fragrances.
Oh, for sure.
You don't really know where it's coming from, other than your head. It was actually kind of fun to see you launch a couple of fragrances or talk about a couple of fragrances. Because you had Richard Arpin here. That's where I met him. He was the
That's
first
right.
guest. What have you been doing ever since in the fragrance niche?
We've been doing a lot. Mostly trying to find, curate scents to offer to our clients here in West Palm Beach. I got into fragrances pretty heavily. I was inspired by one of my good friends. He's a pretty serious fragrance collector. He started showing me. He's the one that first showed me Fragrance One. He introduced me to Precious Liquids and a couple of other niche brands, and that was about 3 years ago. And I decided to why not combine it with the barbershop.
Yeah.
You know, look good, smell good,
Yeah.
feel good.
So how does that usually go? Because a lot of people, like especially in the States, well, first of all, you got to have people or men wear fragrances at all. But when they get in here, they're already kind of they're taking care of themselves. So you
Right.
have a certain pre-filter. But you do have a lot of like super high-end niche fragrances here, which is generally not something that people start out with.
Right.
Do you have people that are new to fragrances buy here or ask
Yeah,
you
so-
for things, or how's that work?
Little by little, I've been trying to educate and introduce people to the luxury, niche, call it, elevated perfumery
Yeah.
world. And some know some of these brands, I've heard of them. The majority of my clients have never worn or bought a niche fragrance.
Oh, really? So they are new to niche.
Yeah, they are. Most of them are pretty new to this world, and once they buy one, they're getting pretty blown away by them.
Yeah.
Usually, I'll start them off with like Mancera, like Cedrat Boisé, or Instant Crush. Another one that they start off with often is like Erba Pura by Sergioff.
Okay.
On
got
the top tier, I would say they start with like Elysium.
We got
And
a little collection over here. I'll show this later.
Elysium has become a a pretty. I mean, it's easy to like. It's not a super heady, complex
Yeah.
scent. So for the most part, like Elysium, Herba Pura, Gris Charnel by BDK.
What's your current favorite?
My current favorite?
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
Yeah.
One of them is Oud Symphony.
Okay.
by
Oh yeah,
Precious
Precious
Liquids.
Liquid. Oh my god,
I'm really in love with that one.
dude! Like I got these unreleased scents here. I've been talking about this on this
That's
podcast
right.
before, even with Richard. I don't know, man. I mean, that stuff is powerful.
It
like,
really is.
it's not even. I was talking to him about this Oud Sauvage. I think it's called Oud Sauvage.
Okay.
Eau Sauvage.
Uh-huh.
And that stuff kind of wakes something animalistic in me.
Like you like it.
The way I said it, it's like unintuitive for me to wear it, but I
Gotcha.
can't get away from it. You
Oh,
know?
interesting.
So it's not like I'm like, oh damn, like this is amazing from the first thing. It's like something I wouldn't wear, but then I'm like, damn, I can't get rid of this. I want more.
Okay, got you.
And he said that it has some animalistic notes, and maybe it has to do with that. I don't know. But
So we're talking about one of his scents.
yes, yeah, one of the unreleased ones.
So what's it called?
I think it's called Eau Sauvage.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Because the one that I've been stuck on is white incense.
that one. I have two. I like that one too. That's my third favorite.
Okay.
But
What's your first then?
My first would be agar wood.
Okay,
Agar
got
wood.
you.
Yeah, and then Oud Sauvage or Eau Sauvage. I have to double check. I think it's Eau Sauvage,
Okay.
and then white incense. So yeah, definitely love this brand. I love Richard. Very cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
Maybe we'll do some fun project together. We'll see.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah. So you recently had another show opening here, right? With the Macarena fragrance, or was it?
So
what was that?
yeah, we launched
Was it called Macarena? No, I'm
No,
just making that up.
flamenco.
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 Sorry, man.
It's all good. I mean,
It's a dance.
it's a dance. You know?
Saving me here. The flamenco, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What
so
was that?
flamenco is the bestseller for a fragrance house called Ramon Monegal, and
Okay.
it's a Spanish
Yeah.
fragrance house. And I've been wanting to do. I love art. I love
Uh-huh.
music. I love all kinds of art, but I have a friend who you can look at that painting over there. She made that one, and
Yeah.
she's also a flamenco dancer.
Oh, okay.
And she connected with these people from New York who are professional guitarist, flamenco singer, and dancer. And when I've been wanting to add Ramon Monegal,
Yeah. That's awesome.
and
How did they find you, or how do you find those brands that you're interested in?
a lot of it is
Events like
just
that.
researching, reading, following a lot of influencers,
Yeah.
seeing what they're into, what they talk about. Some of the distributors I work with, they have these brands and they send me samples. Obviously, they want me to carry it,
Yeah, yeah.
and so little by little, just discovering different brands. Clients who are super excited about fragrances, so they tell me, "Hey, have you heard of this brand?
Yeah.
This fragrance?" And they'll bring me samples. Sometimes even buy me full bottles
Yeah.
just as gifts, just because they love fragrances and want to share
That's
the
nice.
love.
I like that you combine it like that. You know, I always was thinking why. I mean, it's not new necessarily that barbershops sell fragrance, right?
Right,
But I think there should be more of a focus on it,
for sure.
even with other like services, like,
products or-
yeah, like whiskey or
For sure.
coffee or cigars or whatever.
Yep.
You know, that if I would open a barbershop, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
In fact, my mom used to be a hairstylist.
That's
and
right. You told me that.
I always kind of wanted to do something cool, like a different concept, super high end,
Yeah,
and yeah, just have a good time, 'cause
absolutely.
I feel like guys maybe start understanding that more, that you need to take some time for you and reward yourself sometimes, whether it's for a haircut, a shave, and also the ambience with that and the products that come with it.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely love that direction where you're going.
I mean, Penhaligon's started as a barbershop.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Penhaligon's. I don't know if Aqua Department started as a barbershop, but they definitely
They do have their-
combined
yeah,
some of
yeah,
the
yeah. That's right.
barbershop aspects to, like, I know in Italy they have a few flagship stores that are, that have barbering services.
Right, right. Well, are you ambitious? Are you interested in starting a brand?
I would love to, actually.
What would it be like if you had a
I
couple
don't
of?
know. I mean,
Do you have any?
yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Like what
I've always
direction?
wanted- I would love to have definitely an elevated, more high-end products, hair care products, skincare products for men.
Right.
Especially skincare, men don't really have.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of products dedicated
Yeah.
to men
Yeah.
for like skincare,
Right.
things like that. Most of them are marketed towards women,
Mm-hmm.
and even though they could be used, men could use them,
Right.
they don't want to buy them because all the marketing and
Yeah.
branding is.
And also, I feel like for men, they need a little bit of difference. I was looking into this actually for skincare. They need something that is more versatile, like a dry and wet product,
Right.
stuff that you can take with you, things that are very easy to understand when it comes to the routine.
Right.
And also, to be honest with you, I feel like the price point, men are just not willing to spend like $300 on a,
Absolutely. On some hair.
you know, or,
skincare.
yeah, like moisturizer. I'm like,
That's true.
yeah, so there's not that much of a interest because, you know, hey, if you've got women as your clients, then you're golden. But I do think that there is a growing trend. And what I've seen recently, makeup, men's makeup, that's actually a huge market
Oh,
that's growing too,
yeah.
like concealers and all that type of stuff.
Right,
you know.
right, right.
I actually have a buddy of mine who has a whole brand just around that topic. He's cashing in like crazy, man. Yeah. Same with hair products for men, actually.
No, hair products have.
Yeah.
I mean, the barber industry has shifted on that.
Yeah.
It kind of, there's been a huge resurgence.
Oh yeah.
You know, we kind of, barbers kind of lost their status during the 60s and 70s.
Oh, that far back.
And,
I thought more like in the 90s or something.
you know, 60s and 70s because of the long hair.
Oh, okay.
A lot of barbers
Yeah,
didn't keep up with the times.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to do long hairstyles, things like that. They were used to more,
Yeah.
more paperwork.
Right. But I feel like, yeah, then when this whole, what was it, hipster type-esque came back, you know, people started looking a little bit more into that.
Yeah, and barbering has been combining more of the, but like both industries have been merging, both the hairstyling and barbering,
Oh, okay.
to where barbers now are more versatile.
Right.
They, you know, they've added more to their, more tools to their arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
And people notice that you can't just put those scissors on the vacuum and put your hair in there and then you get done with it at home. Yeah, man. While I was living in New York, I always liked going to some old school barber shops over there
okay.
in Manhattan. And
For the experience, or
Yeah, man.
like you were used to going to a barbershop growing
No.
up, or a salon?
no, I mean, like I said, my mom would always cut our hair at home.
Right,
But
okay,
that's
gotcha.
why I actually appreciate a good cut, you know? So, and I also appreciate the person that does it well. Because there is a big difference. Like,
Absolutely.
first when I moved to Honolulu, man, it was so difficult to find a good barber. Like, they were just like, it wasn't even a barber. It was just a guy with
Just cut my hair.
yeah, man. I had so many bad experiences, but once you find a good one, you
You stick with them.
yeah, you stick with them. Okay, let's check out the fragrance. First of all, check out my hair. Doesn't that look nice? My wife loves it when I shave. I had this beard going. You saw me still with the
The
mustache,
mustache,
right?
that's
That was my Halloween costume, but now I have to be like this. And I actually kind of like it with the right hair. It's good.
No, for sure.
Yeah, because otherwise I have too much of a baby face, but babies don't wear this type of hair. So hey, show me what you got here. Like, let's just look at this for.
Yeah.
This
One
is
of my favorite houses, Amwash. This is one of my all-time favorites, Interlude.
yeah. Is it the 53?
This is not the Interlude 53, no.
Oh, okay.
This is the beast. I love this.
Yeah, I like this
Very
one.
masculine, elegant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love this thing.
that's good.
So I typically use a fragrance when I preach through a book of the Bible.
Okay.
And I chose Interlude to preach through the book of Daniel.
Okay.
Because the book of Daniel, it's all about Israel and Babylon.
Mhm.
I don't know, just make me think
Make you think of it.
like the incense,
I was gonna say
the heavier,
from that.
darker.
Definitely, I can see how that gets you in that movie.
So every time I smell this, I think
Yeah.
of the book of Daniel.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, and I see you got these here. This is what I'm wearing today.
In cognac.
Yeah, Plum Cognac. One of my favorites, actually. I like this one. Very cool brand.
Yeah, this brand has done really well for us. We're the only ones who carry it here in South Florida.
Oh, really?
First barbershop to carry it too.
Oh, wow.
So, pretty,
And now you're both on Sense with Benefits.
That's
They
right.
were on one episode. I didn't know.
Yeah, with the NFCs.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so I love the brand. I love the aesthetics. They're very influenced by Japanese, like
Yeah.
the wabi sabi, the woods, the trees.
Yeah,
Usually, if somebody wants to go a little top tier,
yeah.
but wants an introductory fragrance that is, in my opinion, is a blind buy,
Yeah.
I point them to Elysium.
Blind $1,000 buy or whatever.
345.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, so
cheap.
Not quite like the other, because this is the Parfum Cologne collection,
Oh, okay.
which are a bit more affordable and a bit fresher
Yeah.
than the Parfum.
Yeah.
version.
I have one powerful feeling.
It's nice,
Yeah.
compliment getter, but it's really easy going. It's not
Yeah.
some heady.
Yeah.
This is one of their newest releases, Apex, which a lot of people, to them, it reminds them of like the original Polo Green, Green Irish Sweet, like that kind of vibe. It's a very green, masculine scent.
Oh, yeah.
Opens up with pineapple.
I was going to say a little sweet too.
Yeah. I like it a lot. It gets leathery on the dry down, woody.
Which one did you say is your
Oud Symphony.
Yeah, I like this stuff. Yeah, this is Richard Harpon. Hey, buddy. Cool, man. Well,
Yeah,
so where do you see this going? Are you going to expand your collection here over time, or?
yeah, I mean, every so often, every couple months, we're adding a new house.
Hmm.
Right now, I'm testing out I got boxes and boxes at the house of lines that I'm testing out, and
Yeah.
I want to add. I'm running into a problem. I need more shelving,
Yeah.
so I got to decide what.
But you're going to stick with niche, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with niche.
Yeah.
No designer. Yeah, I want to offer people more hard to find, more artistic, unique
Yeah.
offerings, and so
Yeah.
that's why I'm sticking with niche
And I think that's also the right environment to kind of experience that.
for sure.
Because you can go just to any shop
Big department store.
Yeah. Get your designer fragrance. But oftentimes people they're kind of lost when it comes to meat.
Right.
And I think that's a cool way to introduce them to it, especially when they're already here. Be better.
Yeah, I mean, it can get kind of overwhelming, right? Like,
You don't even know.
these many options, yeah.
Right. Cool.
And your nose can only handle
Yeah.
probably smelling so many.
Awesome. Juan, thanks so much.
Welcome,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Appreciate it.
Always fun to be here.
Sitting here.
And I'll see you in the next one.